Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for another video. It's that time again for some NFL picks and predictions. Saturday, Week 17 edition. We actually have two games coming up today, Saturday. We can't ask for more. We have the Houston Texans visiting the LA Chargers. We have the Baltimore Ravens visiting the Green Bay Packers. Two Saturday football games. You don't usually get NFL games on Saturday, but don't forget college football. There's the bowl games, there's the playoffs, so the regular season's over. So Saturday is completely wide open, and the NFL stepped in. We've had Thursday games, Saturday games, Sunday games, Monday game. It is football the entire weekend, and it actually sounds like a pretty good weekend to me. We're going to go over our two Saturday games, break down the teams, the matchup, and who the winner and loser are. We'll also try to predict the final score. We'll go over the game best bets, the money line, the spread, the over-unders. First things first, though, by all means, drop a comment down below. Who do you think is going to win this game? What's your final score predictions? Leave them in the comment section. Make sure to like and subscribe. And if you want to sign up for one of our member teams, check out that pinned comment below. When it comes to that Ravens-Packers game, it's kind of an interesting game because we might not have any of our starting quarterbacks playing. Could be a battle of the backups. With that, brings a lot of unknowns as well. But let's jump into the games. And now moving over to our Saturday doubleheader, the very first game we're going to have this coming Saturday, December 27th, 4:30 p.m. NFL Network, the 10-5 Houston Texans. We got to first give this team some props. They're on, a 5-game winning streak right now. The defense, of course, still the number one defense in the NFL, but the offense, slowly starting to tick their way back to high production. They're on the road versus the 11-4 LA Chargers. Both these teams perfectly situated right now for the playoffs. What they want, though, they want some momentum leading into the first playoff series. The Chargers 51.5% chance to win. The Texans 48.1. Chargers at home 1.5 point favorites. 39.5 over under with a 1.5 point favorite. What Vegas is saying is this game is practically a 50-50 split down the middle. With the fan vote, it's also practically a 50-50 split. Texans CJ Stroud playing a lot better, coming back from his injury. They have Marks. Nico Collins, a true wide receiver number one. Houston 23.1 points a game. Throwing for 217, running for 107, giving up 16.6 points a game. That's number one in the NFL. This team gets after that front seven, creates a lot of havoc in the backfield. How does that Chargers offensive line hold up versus that pressure? Herbert's having a good season so far, but the offensive line has some holes. Herbert's vertically pushing the ball down the field. They need to get healthier at the running back position. They have Ladd McConkey. Harbaugh's been loving the deep vertical passing game this season, but will they have time to be able to throw on Houston? That's the massive question. Chargers 23.3 points a game, throwing for 220.2, running for 125.3, getting a 20.1 points a game. The defense is not bad. They had a really good defense last season. I think it's going to be the Texans on the road. That momentum with that defense. Defense does travel with you. Give me Houston walking away with a very hard-fought win. They win this one 23-20. And closing out our Saturday doubleheaders, this coming Saturday at 8 p.m., this one's going to be on Peacock. The 7-8 Baltimore Ravens. What really stinks about the Ravens season so far is they had Super Bowl aspirations. They had an MVP quarterback, Lamar Jackson, battling some injuries so far this season. But when this Ravens offense has been fully productive, fully healthy, they can light it up. They can score with anyone in the NFL. The problem, though, they haven't been there consistently at all this season. Sometimes they'll have 30 points. Next game, they have 14. They need to be reliable. Lamar Jackson banged up last week. Will he even be playing this season? That's a massive question mark. Obviously, he's a star MVP caliber quarterback. If you don't have your general on the field, we've seen that this Baltimore defense has also been playing better since they've had Lamar Jackson back. Without him there, they might fall back to where they were previously. They're going to be on the road here versus the 9-5-1 Green Bay Packers. The thing about Green Bay's been all over the place this season. Sometimes they look like a Super Bowl contender. Sometimes they look like they're not even going to make the playoffs. They just need to fall somewhere in the middle. Like I keep saying, just a little consistency. They had a heartbreaking loss last week. They also got Jordan Love hurt. Jordan Love in this game is questionable. If he doesn't play this game, could be Huntley, could be Malik Willis. Does it even matter right now? I want to see that Packers defense close games out. This is not a bad defense at all. They got weapons on offense. I just want to see Jordan Love play a little bit better and that defense close some games out. Green Bay 57% chance to win. Baltimore 42.7. The Packers at home, this line's been moving all over the place right now. They're 3.5-point favorites, 40.5 over-under. Baltimore with all the weapons. Just think about where this team is when they're fully healthy. Lamar Jackson, he can throw for 4,000 yards. He can run for 1,000 yards, but he might not even play this game. They have Derrick Henry closing in on 1,300 yards. It's like death taxes. Derrick Henry getting 1,000 rushing yards every single season. This guy's been playing for a decade at this point, continues to stack incredible numbers. They have Flowers. They have Andrews. They have Likely. They're averaging 23.9. Throwing for 177, running for 148, giving up 23.2 points a game. The Packers, 24.3 points a game, throwing for 223, running for 122, giving up 20.1 points per game. The Packers have the better defense. I'd say even though Baltimore's scoring just a couple points less, they have the better offense when they're healthy. They're not healthy. Packers coming off of a massively disappointing loss. They got a rebound here, especially at home Lambeau Field. Give me the Packers pulling off the upset. They win it 24-20. So guys, that's all of our Saturday games. The Texans versus the Chargers, the Ravens versus the Packers, and that's just the Saturday matchups. We can't even wait till the Sunday games, especially late Sunday. There's some really top-notch playoff caliber matchups coming up. Thanks for sticking it with us for the Saturday games. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment down below, and let me know who do you think is going to win this game and what your final score predictions are. You guys who've been following me, you know that I respond to every single comment. And if you want to sign up for one of our member teams, check out the pinned comment down below. And as always, thank you for watching.